Hey guys, Jason here, 1952 Jeep. You know when you fix your heater? You fix your heater when you've got the air conditioner going. I don't know if anybody remembers this, my Vogelzang Barrel Stove. I've had this thing, I put it together last fall, and I immediately, first few rainstorms, I started having water issues. Problem was water's coming down the chimney. The little cap on there was letting water in somehow or another, and coming down the chimney, and I've got this sloped a little bit, which, you know, at hindsight now, I should have had it sloped the other direction, or at least perfectly level. And what I should have had on the other side, instead of a 90-degree up, I should have had a T. So that I can use the bottom side of the T as a clean out for the chimney pipe. But anyway, long story short, it was already winter time when I realized the issue. I let it go, and now I've got a bit of a nasty looking mess there, and the potential's there to rust out the bottom of my barrel. So today I'm going to take this thing apart and get it ready for winter time. Readjust my chimney pipe, add that T for a clean out on the outside instead of the 90 going up. And anyway guys, I'm going to start with got to take the doors off, take all the screws out of that frame that goes around the door, get the grate out of there, and then shovel out all the sand and the fire brick, because I went ahead and went the extra mile and added fire brick and sand to it to keep the heat from holding from just turning the bottom of it cherry red. Okay guys, shaking up my little rattle can of paint here. Didn't take as long to disassemble and get this thing cleaned up as I thought it would, but I'll tell you, I'm quite surprised. That creosote really done a fine job etching out that metal there. The creosote that was mixed in, you know, the chimney, basically in the chimney from burning, from, you know, basically the tar from burning wood. That really done a fine job etching that metal. But anyway, cleaned up right nice. Got the door off. I actually did a little modifications around the door. Grabbed a set of channel locks and just sort of everywhere where I had a slight little leak around the door, I just sort of sealed that up a little. But anyway, I've had this thing about a year. It has done its job well. When I first built it, I made a video on it. It was back when I had my old camera. Well, I mean, I still got my old camera, but it was back when I was only using it. It was actually just a camera for pictures that had a little video option on it. But anyway, so probably hadn't a whole lot of people that's subscribed to me now seen that video. But it's still up. If you want to go watch it. I was a absolute rookie then, still ain't much better. But my review on this thing's still about the same. I like it a lot. It's $100 for the kit, the deluxe kit. You can get a cheaper kit for less than $100. It was real easy to assemble. You know, just cut holes, you know, lay things out and mark it with a Sharpie and cut the holes. I sanded all the paint off of it. Actually, I burned it first and then sanded it. You know, I filled it full of pine and newspaper and set it up on blocks after I cut all the holes in it, and I lit that thing up and let it get good and nice and hot and burn all the paint off of it, and then I sanded it, recoated it with the Rust-Oleum heat paint. And like I said, as far as the heat paint goes, it makes a funky smell, but it says on the label that it's not supposed to be toxic. So like I said, I don't really believe that. If it smells bad, it's probably not good for you. But anyway, long story short, I heated my workshop with it all winter last winter. Excuse the mess, but that's my workshop. It's 24 feet long by 20 feet wide. You know, backing up, you know, it don't have much of a roof in it. Doors aren't, the double doors in the back aren't sealed. You know, I mean, you can see daylight through it all day long, so it's real drafty, but it done a good job up close to my workbench, and actually overall kept the workshop pretty warm. If I lived in a location that I didn't have heat, and I was worried about that I was relying on electric heat or gas heat, and I wanted a backup, you know, and even here in Alabama, it gets cold in the wintertime. I mean, you know, you can survive, but you want to be, you don't want to just survive, you want to live. You know, you want to be able to enjoy yourself and be comfortable. So if I had a home that didn't have options, if it was just electric or just gas, I don't know but what I wouldn't mock this thing up. Just, you know, build one, find me a room that I'd call my heat room. You know, you'd have, if the room had carpet in it, you'd have to put this thing up on blocks, and you'd have to throw yourself down something like a sheet of Durarock or something, or what is that stuff called? Johnny board or something. Anyway, it's fireproof basically. You'd have to lay that down. You'd have to you know, and rig yourself up a way to plumb it through a window. But you know, it'd be easy enough. And actually, you wouldn't have to use a barrel like this. You could use one of those barrels that actually had the complete removable end with the and put a fire-resistant rope in there, like the seal is on this thing's door. And you could store all your chimney pipe, some piece parts to plumb it, a little piece of board, you know, a piece of Durarock with a hole cut in it for you to raise your window up and sock that in there and let it go. You know, I mean, you know, it'd just be bare bones for emergency purposes only. But if I lived in a home like that, I would seriously consider building one of these and just putting all the plumbing and everything for it in it, close the top up, put it in my basement, put it in my garage, and if it looked like it was going to be long-term no power, pull it out and start burning furniture, you know. So anyway, guys, that's where I'm at so far. Got a little longer winded than I want to, but fixing to blow this thing off, get it cleaned up, and lay a coat of paint on it, and I'll give you a quick view when I'm done. See ya. Not too bad, right? What's the term for it? 20 feet away and 20 miles an hour. Looks like a champ. And like I said before, you know, I've been using this thing for a year. When I first put it together, I didn't know how well I'd like it. My friend had one, and he liked his a lot. But I'm impressed. It's real thin, so the heat, you know, it don't take it long to start putting out heat. A lot of surface area for heat to be put out off of. It's I give it a thumbs up. It's a good product and reusable, because the door frame and all, the facing came off real easy. Even replacement nuts and bolts for it wouldn't be very expensive. So if your barrel ever does burn out or rust out, it'd be easy enough to take all the hardware off of this one and put it on another barrel and start right over. So I call this a good product. I would definitely buy another one. I would definitely reinvest. So anyway, guys, y'all take care. 1952 Jeep out.